I'm Cameron. My pronouns are he, him, but you could call me anything. I'm the founder of Secret Spot DTLA. We're a co-working creative space in downtown Los Angeles. We're a Black-owned safe space, so we're all about platforming and giving people the opportunity to create. Real estate obviously sucks in Los Angeles, so we're all about giving people those opportunities that they need at an affordable price. Secret Spot DTLA has been a whole journey. It's kind of like the baby of a bunch of other things that I've done, all put together into one. I come from like a music and production background, so giving artists, especially musical artists, a place to work when you live in an apartment and you make a lot of noise, it's not the easiest to just create anytime when you want, because there's like, hey, what are you doing? Knocking on the door, like, shut up, it's too late. So having a place for people to work that they can feel safe and they can feel comfortable in is our #1 mission. You know, I think as a space, our mission is to give opportunities to people who otherwise wouldn't have a space. And whether that's someone who just can't afford it because it's like, oh, this isn't something I'm looking for, or it's because it's something that's just like not available where you are, having an opportunity for people to actually, like whether it's a small event, whether it's a gathering, whether it's just a place to work, like having a place for people to work and work together is kind of our mission. With LA, there are so many different parts of the city, right? Like you can be a part of the Long Beach community. You can be a part of like the Altadena or Pasadena community. You can be a part of like the WeHo community, which is so strong. But downtown feels so segregated. It's been this like lost child forever. If you live in like Toronto or you live in New York, downtown is this mecca where you want to be, where you just desire, everybody just happens to coalesce there. Like the whole city comes to downtown. But Los Angeles downtown is kind of this like, oh gross, I don't want to come see it, I don't want to be there, I don't want to be a part of it. And so for us, like having a hub that can be centrally located and we can kind of like try to fight back and be like, hey, this is a place for you and this is a safe space for everybody to come to in the middle of the city. It isn't all the way on the ocean. It isn't all the way on the east side. It isn't all the way out west. It's right in the center. And so giving people that place where they can coalesce and collect, that's what we're all about. Secret Spot DTLA is all about expansion at this point. So being able to expand into a second location by like summer of 2022, like July, August time, being able to have a second place where people can work and they can work freely. You can get an office anywhere, but it's hard to get an office with other people who look like us, who feel like us, who express themselves the way we do. And so having a space that's all about us, it's all about like creative individuals, it's all about queer folks, it's all about us, it's all about Black folks, it's all about people being who they are, being able to see other people who look like you and who sound like you creating helps people just actually get out what they want. So I'm a Capricorn stallion, first of all, so I've got that big earth energy that's all about, it's like what I'm all about, but I'm also an Aquarius moon and a Sagittarius rising. So there's a little bit of the craziness that comes along. With all the earth energy and all the Capricorn energy, people can be like, it's all business all the time, but I think, you know, everybody likes to party, everybody likes to get a little wild sometimes. So I think those things can be at play with each other, and I like to reflect that in my workspace and in the spaces that I create, something that's like, let's work, let's get things done, but let's have a good time while we do it too. I have to shout out one of my favorite businesses, which is WeSpa. WeSpa has done so much just to make their space inclusive for everybody, and I think bridging a gap between the communities. Sometimes I feel like, especially in LA, it can be like very racially divided, and to have a space that's like a AAPI space, and to be able to like very much create unity between communities and say, you know what, hey, we're here for everybody. And I think that's something that's really important. she's done so much and she's incredible. So if I could just like spend a day as Lizzo, that would be banging.